Oh, that was a nudge. You get some funny bites too on these hard bodies at this time of year because they're trying to get it out of their area. They'll sort of sometimes nudge it and punch it rather than come in and just eat it. But if you get a nudge or a punch and you just keep winding that lure in front of their face, quite often it will just annoy them enough after 5 or 6 casts that they'll go, right, time for you to move out of here big time, and they'll actually bite it. You'll notice too that when I'm casting, I'm not necessarily casting straight upstream, I'm casting at about 45 degrees. And what that enables you to do is have your lure cover more fish. Because it's coming down and it's sweeping down with the flow of the current, you can wind your lure slower. If I cast straight up, I have to wind quite fast with the flow of the water, and it's going in a very straight line towards any fish that will be sitting into the current, which is only showing a narrow window that the fish can see, sweeping it across and down the stream like that. Any fish that are sitting stacked across the river will see this lure come sweeping across their face. And at this time of year, something like that floating 7 brown trout Rapala brings out an aggression bite. These fish are trying to find their area that they want to sit in, and any other fish that come into it that aren't supposed to be there, they want to get them out. So I'm getting more of an aggression bite rather than a food bite. They're just saying, get out of here. And that's the idea. I'll even swap up to some bigger lures later on because 13 centimetre Rapalas are just like a snack to these guys, and quite often the bigger the lure, the more of a threat that it poses, and for a big fish, he just wants to get that well away from you. Now that fish was right where a trout should be. Oh yeah, he's a nice brownie, that one. Now, where are we going to land this guy? Might just try and slide him up on this shallow edge. Just got to be ready with these guys because they'll sort of play dumb and just sit there, and then they'll give it that one last shot, and if you're not ready for it, they'll quite often do. They'll jump and snap the line or throw the hook or whatever. So alrighty, you'll see he's clobbered that Rapala. Sideways, it would have just swept across the front of her face. And she's just walloped it. Beautiful looking fish. We'll get these hooks out, we'll get it back. Beautiful.